best years I've had. Playing with him was an honor. Taught me a lot of things, how to prepare for a game. The way he was intense before a game was unbelievable. The way he prepared and focused taught me a lot of things, and I respect everything he does.
He was just a great kid all around, and he was unbelievable. And I love him and I miss him. And have a purpose, got it on the wristband, and it's a good life motto to live by.
When we were about 9 or 10, we played roller together and we won 3 national championships that summer, and you definitely led us there.
Probably one of the best memories and probably one of the funniest memories was when me, Craig, Evan, Lester, and Garrett spent the night at Ian's house. We all went in the pool and we went skinny dipping, and we dared each other to go touch the flagpole on the golf course, and we did, and we were all slipping and falling in the mud, and it was just a great time, and those are the good memories I've had of Ian. I loved Ian's family, and I love you, buddy. That's it.
My favorite memory of Ian Jenkins was definitely in Quebec. He and I were roomies in Quebec, and all I can remember is going to the snow park and trying all the different foods, and after every game we'd get together and listen to our favorite song. It was called Superstar. And
you saved everything. Whenever me and Izzy got beat, he always had us, our backs. We won nationals and go back together, which is very exciting.
Favorite memory was probably when we beat the Russia Red Army in Nike Bauer. Ian played great that game, and just lots of fun. I love you, Ian. Keep watching over me.
Alright, my favorite memory with Ian Jenkins was probably going through my friend Dante's sister's underwear drawer with him. We were little kids. It was a lot of fun. I guess we weren't really little. We were about 15, 16. Going through a friend's sister's underwear drawer. I don't know what we were thinking, but it was a good time, and I'm going to miss him.
Left to go walk around because we couldn't hang out with them anymore. When they came back into the competition, they both had blue wigs on, and me and Megan were so mad at them because we were like so embarrassed, and they were obsessed with this hat store. They probably went in the store about 50.
They would go down in the lounge, they would go to the yogurt machine, and it was a free-for-all, so they would go down and get as much as they can, and they would always like spit on themselves, and then they would just wash it off all in the hot tub. So they thought it was cool, but it was really dorky.
we ding-dong ditched a bunch of people, and Ian would wear this hat, and he would like say he was Al Pacino.
Russian hat. His Russian.
Yeah.
All right. So when we were out there, we were ding-dong ditching and stuff. Remember the flower bombs? Me and Ian had the idea to come up with a flower bomb. It's where you put the flower in a paper bag. You're making me laugh. You put the flower in a paper bag and you tie it with a rubber band. So the light comes on and all of us start screaming and running and stuff, man. Oh, there was this one time we were at the pool, but they just closed the pool, so there was a tarp over it. And Lester knows about this. So Ian, he like strips down to his underwear, and the pool's got a tarp over it, and it's like puddled of water. Did you see the video? Anyway, so Ian gets down into his underwear, and he runs, and he jumps right in the middle of this pool that's got the tarp over, and it's all closed and stuff. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.